What's up, guys? My new video of AP Bio will be coming out sooner. It's like 109 right now. So this video is an early update release. So what I'm here to say is that the Cloak and Dagger finale and why season 2 was a disappointment. Now you're probably gonna say, what do you mean? Um, it's kind of like how Daredevil season 2 was. The first couple of episodes were pretty good, then it started getting bad. And that's what happened with Cloak and Dagger to me. Because, like, the first season was actually pretty good and stuff. I actually liked him. I was able to keep my way through it. This season, I don't know what happened. They possibly could say because, the new things that's going on with Marvel. I'm like, no. I mean, like, I'm not just here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about one more show, too. It's called why these shows were Marvel's biggest disappointments. It's Runaways and Cloak and Dagger now. So yeah, why Cloak and Dagger season 2 and Runaways season 2 were disappointments. And people are saying they're going to cross over. I can get that too. But I'm here to talk about why they're both were giant disappointments for Marvel. To begin off with Runaways, since I came out first, I was looking forward for that. And since we're probably going to begin season 2 coming out quicker than ever, like I'm going to say right now, I wanted Runaways season 2 to be pretty good. For some reason, like season 1, and season 1 was not about them becoming the Runaways, yet season 2 was supposed to be that. But it felt like every moment we were supposed to get that, they were always running back to their parents for some reason. Either it was for some alien artifacts or some of that. And Nico, I felt like she was pretty horrible on the show. The first season, I actually liked her. Except that they made Alex now not the leader. What made Alex so great was he was the leader of the team. He may not have superpowers like they said, but he was able to make the team feel more responsible and made them do things and made them actually feel more responsible and gave them ideals and stuff. What is he now? No one. He's just some brainy kid. It makes no sense and everything. It feels like this season was just jumbled up with ideals and stuff. Like I said before, it feels like the season was jumbled up by ideals that made no sense. The characters were just totally berserk and stuff. There was nothing I could follow. Like, if season 1 had a full story format in there, the first season was accomplishing how they will become runaways. Season 2 was going to accomplish how they were going to feel about being runaways. I wanted to see how it was going to be. It started out pretty good. Like I said before with Daredevil season 2. It started out pretty good. I was like, well, she's running to her father. Okay with that. I mean, she's hiding that from the rest of the runaways. And later they keep on going back to the runaway, to their parents for some reason. I'm like, why is Alex, he got kidnapped by his parents. But why are they meeting their parents again and again? But if they were to make a season 3, a better angle I would like to see is to just make sure it was different. Because season 2 was a huge disappointment, like I said. That's what Cloak and Dagger 2. Because, like, I feel like season 1 of Runaways was a full story format, like I said before. And I waited for this big anticipation for that season 2. I was thinking, wow. But it seemed like every character had some side story that could not be balanced. Like I said before, no story could be balanced for the characters. They probably saying, "You're telling a lie, Joey," or critic, "You are telling a lie." Now you know that they were able to balance their story. Okay. I'm about me to begin off with some characters like maybe Chase is his name again. During the first season, he had some relationship with his father. That's how gone out the way. How does he feel about his father being shot to death and then not knowing if he's gonna live? That's not brought on. It's between him and his relationship with Gert. How is she doing with her dinosaur? I don't know either. But like I said before, I wish that I had got more to know about the characters being runaways. It felt like every moment they didn't feel like being runaways. It felt like they were still going to their parents. It felt like they were still living with their parents. It would have been better if we did not know that. If we were supposed to express how they felt about being runaways from their parents. How did they feel about being runaways? Not saying like they should never been runaways and all stuff. This is a great idea and everything. But it seems that like the parents don't feel menacing no more. During the first season it felt like they had things over things and stuff. But now it feels like they're pretty stupid. But I'm on to the second season of Cloak and Dagger. I'm like I said before, why the season was a huge disappointment. I'm gonna tell you right now, it was not what it was before. Originally, Cloak and Dagger was a character-driven show and focused on characters how they felt, and it did have way to do this in the show. But things just started turning dark for me. I'm like, wait a minute, I thought the show was supposed to be light, kind of. I was like, wasn't this show supposed to be kind of lighthearted and stuff and have something to do with characters and stuff? No, this season is just basically just don't do that at all. And second of all, to be on with the camera angles, okay. I feel like that this season should focus not just around stopping the sex trafficking in New Orleans and stuff. I feel like it should also focus around the city itself, around the main villain a little bit more, and around how they were feel about being vigilantes. Not about them being runaways. Now I'm going to be honest about this. The plot about them being runaways should have been used for Runaways. And just switch out the plot of Runaways part and put that in for this show and then put that in for Runaways. That would be better. I mean, you could have basically changed everything up except for that kind of video episode. That was like fun. I thought I was supposed to be returning back to its light side, being a fun episode, but it was not. It was, and you could probably say, where the characters were driven. Not all of them weren't. Literally, Tyrone was not a driven character. And I'm actually glad he was not driven this much in this season. I'm glad that Tandy got a little more development. To me, Tandy felt like during the first season that she was more of a side character to the show. And even though Cloak is at the beginning of the title, it felt like she was more of a side character to the show. And I wanted to learn how her life was. And finally, I did get that in that season. It was like season 1 with Tyrone. It started to get a little bit boring. I mean, literally. Everything about her was just drastically changed. She would start changing each season. Like, to make the show good, I'm going to be honest, instead of having season 1 just focus around Tyrone, have it focus around Tandy and having this season focus around both of them. I mean, this season I wanted to see a little more about how Tyrone was doing and stuff. But that was wasted because he was literally turned to a side character this season 2. It would have been better in season 2 if they were both not showing the side characters and actually showing how they were as characters in all in their development and stuff. Like, actually showing if they, like, actually making them vigilantes. I would love to see that because it felt like they were doing it for, like, maybe the first 2 episodes and stuff, doing their own thing and then deciding to work together. And I would have been there if we were learning how they would cooperate being a team. Like, because in the comics, they were still a team and stuff. So I was wondering, how is this going to work for them if they are going to become a superhero team? Will I get that development from them? No, I did not. I mean, they don't even become a team. They say that they care about each other in the show, like in Runaways, but they don't care about either one character. Like I said before, the characters should be more brought on and developed. Like, there was no development for the characters. I felt like I wanted to know. And second of all, who else? Oh yeah, the police officer. I don't know her name because there was nothing led to her, except for a mixed personality. A second one and her other side. And then that was used for 2. I felt like instead of having our Devon or whatever his name is, the villain of season 1, why not have her as the villain of season 1? Or maybe still keep him in the show, but have her as an antagonist. And that's the problem with DC on the side. Since Patrick Bateman, I think, is becoming Batman for the Batman movie, here's my opinion on this. Please do not make him the Dark Knight, Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns comic. Please don't. I'm just going to just get this out real quick. That's an antagonist, and that's what this show should be like. She should have been the antagonist of the show. Not the hero of the show, but still the antagonist. Where they would meet in with her like in Daredevil, where we also get to meet the Punisher. That's how season 2 was. You had the Punisher and Elektra in season 2 of Daredevil so much. You have her and Devon in this season. Like, I just didn't know who was the bad guy because the trailer of the first season 2 showed her morally to be the bad guy, and I was like, okay, she's gonna be the bad guy of the season 2. But nope, that was just pretty out there that she was not gonna be the bad guy, and so it would have been better if it was actually her as the main villain or just as the antagonist of the season. Because just picture that like that. She's the antagonist of season 2. Like, she's still doing what she's doing and stuff. She's killing people, and there's no other side to her. That's just her now. And she's torn up by the death of her lover and everything, and also that things got away and stuff. So now she's been torn up and turned into the antagonist, where she's just doing this, and then she later does find out that Devon is the main bad guy. So she goes after him, trying to kill him, and eventually she actually does kill him, which leads her to more power, and leading Cloak and Dagger deciding we have to do something about her. We have to stop her, and I'm gonna fix your solutions for Runaway season 2. But Runaway season 2, what I would have done was like Cloak and Dagger stuff, except like at the beginning of the show, it's not them running with the dinosaur in the book in the car or something like that. Instead of that, what's happening is that the dinosaur, the lizard, as they like to call him, is, I'm just not gonna say that. But what was his name, man? Toda or something. That character right there. I hated him. Okay, I actually thought he was interesting until we got 3 origins of him. All right, the first origin was that he had found these things that are getting ripped out from his home and a cage in this thing, and he found these rocks up in there. That was not a bad idea right there. I mean, literally, that could have tied in with the lizards that were in that cage, saying that maybe the lizards that were in this cage could have been Gert. Well, the dinosaur. Gert's dinosaur. The dinosaur, basically. That dinosaur right there could have been the dinosaur that they used, and we later learned that what happened was that Gert's family was actually using that dinosaur and experimenting with the dinosaur. So, like, they were experimenting with the dinosaur and doing all of that stuff. They were trying to see what would happen with the dinosaur and stuff. And they basically had threw them out because the other two were not good enough. They were not healthy, and they were in the cage for that reason. And they bought the dinosaurs. They found them first, alright? So, turns out for whatever his name is, he found one of the rocks. And Molly's family found, like, the other rocks and stuff. And Gert's family found the also other rocks and stuff. And they started experimenting with these things. Like, they experimented with the lizard, and they were studying the rocks right there. So, yeah, that's what I went with. And then this whole season ends up with the epic finale and stuff. Unlike season 2's ending, where basically what happens is that Jonah turns out to be alive and everything, and only a couple characters get captured. Not Chase, none of him. No, he does not get captured. None of them do. What ends up is that we soon learn that they actually have something like this artifact of an alien species and stuff. And what they're gonna do with this is they're gonna send more of the aliens down there, and they might take over. No, they're not gonna take over the world. This sounds stupid. What's gonna happen is that thing right there is a doomsday basically device where they don't have to end the world. Nothing. It basically means that they're gonna be able to enslave most of the people in their city, and that's what they've been kidnapping them for and everything like that. I can basically say. But like I said before, I was kind of mad about these shows having huge disappointments for me. I felt like the seasons could have been better. Like season 2 of Runaways could have been changed around. Whereas season 2 of Cloak and Dagger could have been changed around too, like could have switched them up and stuff. But yeah, in my opinion, these were huge disappointments. I wanted to love them seasons and stuff, but for some reason I couldn't. And that's saying something because Doom Patrol just premiered like this year and stuff. And I was surprised how that was so much better than Cloak and Dagger season 2. Now Titans was a little bit more better than Runaways season 2. And those were in season 1s. And you can say, well, they didn't establish the characters in Titans either. Yes. But in Runaways, they have a season 2 here. They can establish everything else about the characters. And I think in Titans season 2, they might be able to do that. But, so yeah, to be honest, these shows were huge disappointments in my opinion. And I really don't care right now. So yeah, But so yeah, this was a huge disappointment and letdown for season 2 of both of these shows. Hopefully, other shows. Hopefully, when their crossover comes over that big people are talking about, I'm hoping that might actually be interesting and stuff. But that's all for right now. It did suck.